All right, so here we are. You remember we tried to do this earlier in the week.
We tried to do it on Saturday in the gym, and we had a horrible signal. So
catastrophe.
It did not go well. But I had a good workout. Like, it was going to train live, and then it
did not work out. Did not work out. So many things were frustrating to me, and people were just like, "Oh, the video's terrible. The audio's terrible." So I was like, "Cut." I'm done.
I kept going. We restarted. She goes, "No." I was like, well, "What do you mean?" I was like, "You want to move everything to no?" I'm like, "All right, go. Sweet. There you go."
You got one try at this.
That's how that went. But we're gonna get better at it. I mean, had a lot going on. Thank you guys for tuning in. I don't know who all's here.
We got Troy Brown ready to see
the champ. The champ is in the house.
Okay, guys, if you are just tuning in, I got to give a shout out to our boy Troy Brown from Arkansas. He went and did that Super 64. That's right, 64 people.
I think you're shaking the table.
64 people, all one bracket.
Undefeated. So let me think.
Double elimination.
Art Brown takes him to 32, then 16, then 8, then 4, then 2. I think he went 6 or 7 rounds undefeated.
Yeah. So the thing is, it's like what, March Madness basketball, right?
I guess. I don't know.
Yeah. So that's the way it was, right? So I kept having to check in with him because my only gripe about the whole thing, fabulous job, Corey Miller. My only gripe about the whole thing is I couldn't follow along. So when people were coming up, I didn't know where we were in the bracket. I didn't know who had lost, So I talked to Corey and I said, can we at least have, because having the bracket would just be too much.
Yeah.
Can we have a list on the side of who's on the A side, who's on the B side?
What do you say?
Yes.
Yeah, cool.
Who's on the A side, who's on B side, who's eliminated.
Right.
So at least that helps the girl out. You know what I mean? So thank you, Troy, also for keeping me updated on.
All I know is Troy's a beast. He went out there. See, Arkansas it's not just me. It's not just Corey. We got a bunch of badass dudes here. So very impressed with Troy. His left's amazing, but obviously his right's no bum either. The champ, $5,000 sponsorship. That's awesome.
That's huge.
That's very cool to see.
I mean, Troy, talk to this guy about how to make that stretch. All right? Because he knows how to make the dollar stretch, and you can hit as many tournaments as you want. Okay.
Yeah, I don't know how that sponsorship works for him, but I'm super proud of him. It's awesome. Then we got Carl Superman Stanley. What's up, buddy?
Carl is on. Richard Jennings, incontrovertible. Incontrovertible. Good vibes. I'm saying it wrong. I'm positive. Family Guy from Canada. How you doing, Jotton? He says Rebecca Villamore. Thank you. What's up, Monster Family? Rick Stuckey is on.
There he is, my buddy.
Sylvester Stallone. That's a great one. I absolutely love that. All right, guys, if you have not done so yet, please hit the thumbs up. You have to click out of chat, hit the thumbs up, and also click that share. Share it to your Facebook. Share it to your YouTube. Share it in a text to somebody and say, get on here and chat with the monsters. Today, we're going to talk about a lot, but what I'm really excited about, I think we've got 4 of you guys out there watching that we're going to review your matches, right? 4. And if you don't know what I'm talking about, here a couple of weeks ago, I asked you guys to submit your either practice matches or real matches for Monster to review. I've got to add in a little extra something because about 3 of you have done this. Do not send injury videos. Don't do it.
Yeah, we can't.
Cannot do it.
I don't want to watch them.
Don't want to watch
Holy crap. I was watching Facebook today. Some chick, they did a video. She gets on the arm wrestling machine.
Don't stop.
I don't care. It's a mechanical arm wrestling machine. The arcade.
Cut it out. I don't want to hear it.
The little girl goes, pow, breaks her arm. The machine goes on and breaks her arm. I'm like, holy shit.
How can you not stop?
She did it herself, though. I mean, she put herself in a bad position, but it says pop and use little skinny. You could see it coming, but I'm like, oh, no, there's no bam. Sure enough. I was like,
Michael,
son of a bitch.
No means fucking no. Okay?
Oh, that's fine.
No, I don't want to hear it.
Well, it was great.
I said no.
Probably
so, though. You guys, if you send us injury videos, I can't watch them. I don't want Michael to see them. We don't need that bad juju, okay? So send us your videos, injury-free. If we review them while we're either live or on Michael's Instagram or in a Facebook reel, then you guys get entered in for the VIP experience, which is going to be May 18th.
Now, preliminaries will be on the 17th, undercard, main card on the 18th. So a VIP package worth $500. You get to attend the preliminaries on Friday night, weigh-ins if necessary. You get to come for the whole event on Saturday, and then you get to stay for the after pool.
Yes.
There's only going to be like 20 VIPs available, so we're giving one away.
There you go. So you guys are going to have a good time. All you got to do is get here, get your hotel, come on over to the Monster Factory. Admission, you can hang with us as long as all of the athletes are here too. It's a really good time.
Everyone who's been a VIP has said they really enjoyed it.
Yeah, because it's a lot of fun.
Well, it's like just a family reunion, get together arm wrestling, have a lot of fun. The new space will be completely finished by then. So we did a good job in December, but now having the new space. Oh my God, the monkey bar rig came in today.
Yeah, it is.
So super excited about this 24-foot ascending, descending 9-foot to 12-foot monkey bar rig. But from Tough Stuff Equipment, but it looks like it's going to be hell to put together. Oh my God, how am I going to get this thing together? It's huge. Oh yeah, I got my top traffic. But yeah, so definitely going to review some videos, super cool stuff. Yeah, I don't know. That was good stuff.
I can't even say it.
Incontrovertible.
Incontrovertible.
And I can't even see it, but I'm assuming
good vibes. In the middle of my fat grip bicep workout, and I get a Monster Factory notification pop up. I instantly got 5% stronger. Yes, you did.
Immediately. Oh, maybe 6%.
And we got Genoa Gambino from Facebook hopping on. Michael, would you ever go for the title with Levon? Ever? That's a long time. I mean, ever covers like from now to you're dead, right?
Listen, I wouldn't even be doing this comeback if that wasn't my goal. So it's not Levon, it's whoever holds the super heavyweight world title by the time I'm ready. You know.
Alan Rivers, I'm going to answer that. Rebecca, hairy chest MT or shaven chest MT? Don't come near me with that shaven chest.
Listen, now when she met me, I was all 260 shredded. Which actually, I wasn't 260 shredded when you met me. I was 290, but then I got shredded to 260. And she liked the shaved body, but she likes the hairy body way more. So yeah, I'm probably stuck with this big grizzly look for a while.
I hate
the
stubble.
Yeah.
No, that's a big no, huh? Old broken guy got it. He says, Charles Gress, Michael and Rebecca, I just attended my first arm wrestling practice with Steve Stanaway. Thank you for inspiring me. He remembers you. Because of you, I love the sport and the people in it.
Steve Stanaway's great, man. Steve was in my first national championship in McLean, Virginia, and he called me Bill Clinton because at the same time, at that time, Clinton was president.
Okay.
So I've forever been known as Bill Clinton to Steve Stanaway.
All right, guys. So I told you we're going to be reviewing 4 of y'all's matches out there and entering you into the contest. If you haven't sent us your matches to review, you have time because we're going to wait till mid-April, tax day.
Okay, tax day.
All right, on tax day, we will decide who the winner is coming on May 18th. So in between now and mid-April, get those matches in, and you send them to monster243@gmail.com.
Monster MT243.
Oh, yes, I'm sorry. I'm going to actually write it in right now into the comments so you can copy and paste.
There you go.
Now, we're also going to be discussing how Michael is doing physically, mentally, and otherwise. Are we prepared for the big match? Do you guys know who the big match is? If you don't, I'm fixing to show you because I like my little stuff over here. Bam! There you go. Coming up, how many days, Michael?
Okay, so 44 days.
44 days. Michael,
and on that note, that means I'm 43 days or less from weighing in. And I got a bunch of weight to lose. Holy crap.
Yeah.
So we didn't cheat from the time we got back from East Istanbul, Amsterdam until Valentine's Day. I woke up after sauna about 258 pounds. Weight class is 53.5.
Yep.
As I sit right here dressed like this, I am 282 pounds. What? Yeah. I was 72.2 strip this morning.
You've been getting up in the middle of the night eating cake and not telling me.
Well, we had some cake. I did it. So yeah, I got some weight to lose. Now, like I said, 72.2, so I'm essentially 17 pounds away, 16 and a half pounds away. But yeah, considering I was only, 4.5 pounds away. Yeah, going the wrong direction.
Way wrong.
The thing is, we know I make weight, but I'm making it harder and harder on myself.
You are, and also you'll be more depleted.
I'm gonna try not to be.
Okay.
We're gonna, keep doing what I'm doing. We got the event this week I'm going to. We're gonna have sushi after deadlift day on Sunday.
Okay, so it's real starting Monday.
Starting Monday, it'll be. I don't know if I'm gonna cut my carbs or how I'm gonna do it exactly. I might have peanut butter jelly sandwich, protein shakes every day. I don't know.
He's doing 7 days.
We don't know if I'm going to. It just depends on how it works out.
But, okay.
Yeah. So 43 days until I weigh in.
Steve Findelay says, your one cheat day covers it. LOL, that was a badass cheat day.
Yeah, man. The thing is, I actually weigh more now than we did after we cheated because I was lighter than Pablo when he got here, and I didn't even cheat while Pablo was here. We just had sushi. We had some other things. By the time Pablo left, I was outweighing Pablo, right? And then it's just kind of been about the same. Like I got down to 60 something, then I was 68 point this, 68, 69, 70.2, 70.6. I'm like, holy shit, then 72.2 this morning. I don't know. Gotta get on point. I mean, I'm still eating right. I'm not eating bad. I'm just not restricting my calories, which I'll probably end up having to do.
Okie dokie.
Okie dokie. What was that?
I'm fixing to tell you. Let's discuss it. How's Michael's head bicep and your motivation? How's it going?
How's my head? Did they know about ketamine treatments? So we found a doctor who's I'm doing IV ketamine infusion, and said that 70% of people only need 6 treatments.
Yeah.
I've done 5. I would have already been done now, but we had a scare Monday morning with Oreo. We thought we were going to lose Oreo Monday morning. That had us both really messed up. Fortunately, Becca gave her a couple of doses of IV fluid throughout the day, and she's back to normal. So that's awesome. So I had to postpone Monday. So I did Wednesday. We leave to go out of town tomorrow, so I can't do tomorrow, and then we get back on Monday. I have had 4 really good treatments. One didn't like it, wanted to rip the IV out. The other 4 have been good. And I think we might have mentioned this. The crazy thing about it, while I'm in the middle of these ketamine treatments, Rebecca's there with me, and I'm arm wrestling basically while I'm asleep or eyes closed or whatever. This last one, I could actually envision myself gripping Levon's thumb and pronating through his fingers.
Is that what you were doing?
Yeah. I was like, holy crap, like I could actually see, because there's this big massive hand had been on. But I'm doing that during the treatment. So apparently arm wrestling is important to me.
I'm gonna see if I can.
Oh my god, that's crazy. So that was from yesterday?
Yeah.
All right, so this is funny, guys. If she can get this to come up, you're gonna freak out.
Swear.
Yeah, because it literally is me in the middle of the session. And my eyes are closed, right? Like I'm out. Am I sleeping or what am I doing there?
Well, just talk.
Yeah, that's crazy. But yeah, so head's not bad. Had a very good weekend with Don Underwood and Artem. Great times, good fellowship. And it all started on Saturday, and somehow Saturday was a depressive day for me for some reason. Like I was dealing with a lot of stuff. I don't even know what it was Saturday. I just had this darkness and heaviness over me that day. Made it today. We had a great day. Got a really good video coming out this week. I think you guys will enjoy. So be sure to tune in Saturday to watch that. And then Sunday, great. Like did good deadlift day. Good work. I did a lot of training on Sunday. Trained again with Artem Monday morning. Had a good. He really helped me out in my strap game from having the buckle, not having the buckle, just showing me a lot of things that I think are going to pay off for me. But all in all, head's good, man. Head's not head's good. Head's getting better. Head is improving, right? My bicep. Well, if you guys watched the video from the other day, so I started doing deadlifts about 5 weeks back. I think I started off around 405 for the final lift. And this last Sunday, even after set up now.
Just a minute.
So even after doing Don's 300 rep chest shoulder workout, more filming, we ended up doing. I went up to do a 545 single, and I'm sitting there, and Anton's here, and Jeremy's here, and Artem, everybody's like, sure want to go heavier because I felt strong. And so at least I was going to go 550 or more. And they're like, no, just stick to your program, suit. And when I pulled the 545, I almost wanted to double it or triple it because I hadn't enough in it. But I was trying to be smart. So bicep held up to essentially 272.5 pounds in that right arm. Felt good, no pain. And then
Stop just a minute.
All right, here we go, guys.
Now watch this.
This is
Michael is on his ketamine treatment. And he's just arm wrestling. Y'all, he was snoring and doing this, right? He's just arm wrestling.
And just sitting there. It's crazy. It shocked me because a lot of times when we finish a treatment, I'm like, did that really happen? Were you doing this? Did you mention pizza? And it's pretty crazy, right? It's pretty crazy. So to realize that arm wrestling is that important to me.
I don't know how you didn't realize it.
I mean, it's obviously a part of my life, but I was going there just in my head back right after everything I've been dealing with, with
Yeah.
mom and everything else. And it was shocking to me that that's where my head's at. Like I'm so focused on, like I literally last week had it laid out exactly seeing myself, Frank, Lars, boom, boom, boom. I saw my entire rest of my year. I saw all the matches right for the rest of the year. It's crazy. But you did say that I have a key, and just imagine I have a key and it's unlocking something, and it's just positive. I'm constantly thinking about positive stuff, positive stuff. And I think it's helping a lot. Go back to bicep tendon. 3 days of arm wrestling in a row. Oh yeah, that's what's crazy. 3 days of arm wrestling in a row. Heavy deadlifting, crazy leg workout, just crazy. And then Tuesday, hit a new PR in pronation gate setup. And on Saturday, I couldn't even. So I started off December 3rd, couldn't get 105 off the ground. Had to go to 85 pounds, right?
Mm-hmm.
Then we started going up 5 pounds a session. So saying that we had the white bar became the table. I did 125 before we worked out, did a full workout, then came back and hit 130 that day. Huge PRs, right? While Arden was here and Donna was here, we did a bunch of cupping exercises. Then we went to pronation gate setup, and I got back to 105. I couldn't even get to come off the ground. But then I did the pronation, lat drag pronation with 220 pounds, which is a PR. Finished the workouts, and on Tuesday, I do a heavy log press circuit, then heavy shoulder workout, come down and hit a new PR at 135, which we'll be posting probably tomorrow. I don't know how, I mean, that's 135, 61 kgs. The gauge of pronation, just this angle right here. That is huge for me. I mean, December 3rd, which what is that? 3 months ago? 3 months ago, I could only do 85 pounds. And now I'm up to 135. What did I say? 135. 50 pounds. So that's huge. And now what Artem showed me in the strap, I have to set up in the strap. When I do have the buckle, when I don't have the buckle, just it basically protects my pronation significantly. So I'm really excited about that. And then your other question was motivation.
Yeah.
Mind,
How's
body,
your motivation?
comes and goes. Comes and goes. There are days that I'm so motivated. Now listen, I started doing my morning circuits again, and those mornings feel great.
Right.
Those mornings feel great.
Yeah.
When I complete that circuit in the middle of it, I got some motivational music on, and then I finish with 10 minutes of pronated rope pulling, watching Frank and Matt match.
Ah.
I sit there and watch that match over and over and over. And the reason I watch that because it's an 8-minute match. If you the short part of it, if you don't watch the whole thing, if you just watch the highlights of it, I can't find any other footage of him the last 10 minutes while I'm rope pulling. I don't want to have to stop rope pulling and pick another video up, right? So I just keep watching that match over and over. But yeah.
Well, we got a question.
What's up, Jeremy Parker?
We got a question from Jeff. He says, Mike, are you the strongest now gym-wise that you've ever been?
No. I've benched I've had a 520 bench before. I pulled 605 deadlift. I squatted 605 before. I've done 260-pound circuits on back with 2-inch spinning handle country crushes. Just to put that in perspective, that was before I pulled Dave Chafe to 260. The 520 bench hasn't been since, it's been 10 years since I've hit 520. Actually longer than that, 15 years since I bench 520, 10 years since I bench 500, 501. I hit a 480 right before I tore my pec. What was it, 7 years ago? The circuit I did after the deadlift this last week was 210 on back with spinning handles. So 50 pounds less than my best ever circuit. This week will be 220, 230, 240. I'll probably in the ballpark on the circuits. And I expected my best deadlift on the hex bar, trap bar, 605 for double. I look like I'm going to beat, at least meet that by the time my prep finishes. I won't have a big bench anymore.
Nick Rose says, you looked good against Pablo. Thank you, Nick.
Thank you.
So Steve, he just talked about this, and I'm sure that you heard, how was the sympathetic reset? Does it work? So he still has one more treatment left. The key to this is not just going for the ketamine infusions, okay? The key is also getting the psychotherapy, and he's only had one of those sessions. But as the partner, what I can tell you, what I've observed, he's told you he's having good days, he's having bad days. What I've observed, unless it's changed, there hasn't been any more suicidal ideation. So that was happening frequently before his first. There has not been any since his first treatment. His triggers are not as easily punched, which
Oh, we had
that's
two
good.
things that I could have shot set me off, and I responded well to.
Yeah.
In the
So,
same day, like back to back.
yeah, so that's very good because even Michael pre all of this had ridiculously easy to punch triggers. He is handling things very well. And I think it's just allowing him to do the work that he needs to so that he can heal, but also so he can focus. This thing is going to be multifaceted. We don't just want him to have help with the grief work, which is where he's been stuck in an anger circle with grief work. It's also for sports therapy, right? He needs to have a sports psychological therapy as well. He's overcoming injury. We don't want him taking that to the table when he goes to the table. So that, but also just everyday filters. He's been filtered to look at the world in one way. We need him filtered to look at it in another way. And when I say he's been filtered to look at it one way, that way has just changed over the last few years to not a good way. He used to be very optimistic when we first got together, very optimistic, just thought good things were going to happen. Things have kind of switched, but they're already getting better. So I'm going to say, yes, the ketamine is definitely doing some good work. Okay.
Well, there you
go. Regimen says, can't wait to see you back on the table. You look, yeah, because it literally is looking like you are in impeccable shape.
I'm getting there. My confidence is good. I think I'm going to do, I'm very optimistic about what this year will bring, to the point to where I have very big goals for 2025.
All right. So I'm going to answer this question after we do a
video review.
We're going to do one of our video reviews. So we have the first video review coming up, and a question that we're going to ask afterwards because yes, so that's what we're going to talk about afterwards. Okay.
Right.
So hang on a second. I got to hide that current comment, and let's go get it. So guys, again, very excited about all of you who have submitted videos. Keep those videos coming. Really enjoying getting a look at them. Just send them to monstermt243@gmail.com. Enter yourself to win into the contest. All right. So this first one, I've got to read you this because I really loved what he wrote. Okay. This first one is going to be Edwin Lindberg. Edwin Lindberg is from Sweden, and he is 14 years old. He's been in the sport for 4 years. Are you ready to hear this?
Wow. Okay.
He's 6 foot tall.
Okay.
At 14, yes, and 180 pounds. I'm the guy in the orange shirt, and the match is from Swedish Nationals. Well, let's check Edwin out.
14, without the last 14 years.
Yes, in the orange shirt.
I remember watching this just a little bit ago. This is nice right here. Here it comes. Nice control, good side pressure. Back, watch this transition. Yeah, very impressive. 14 years old, the kid's got a bright future. The fact he's been arm wrestling for 3 years, that's just what's going on in Sweden. Sweden's got the females that are ridiculous, but they train and they play serious. They get to see this part. You already won one? You won the Midwest Press one. That's a gorgeous transition, and it's just good side pressure. A lot of faith and belief in his arm, and very good arm wrestling.
So again, that was Edwin Lindberg, and I don't see how to find. I think you did tell me. Let me go back and check that real quick. Edwin Lindberg, congratulations, you're entered to win. Michael, let's go ahead and answer that question while I look for Edwin's contact info for all these guys. Where'd it go?
I know what it is. You just want to put it up there. That's it right there.
Here we are. Okay.
Yeah. So.
Oh wait. No, that should have a Pablo and Frank at the same time.
Okay, gotcha.
Hang on, guys. The question we already know is, what did you think about? Here we go.
Pablo and Brad Ruddy's match.
Yes.
So Brad Ruddy's a very good arm wrestler, and it looks like he's just steadily progressing. His versus West performance was very good, and then he after that I think he had another good win, and then he just beat Rick Heiderbright. That match was actually supposed to happen here at Monster Factory. I think he had gotten injured. He couldn't do it, had to back out of it. But Brad arm wrestled perfectly. It was flawless arm wrestling. He bled him out. once he got his wrists in round 2 and just compromised him a lot. And it was a very spectacular arm wrestling match. Very impressed with Brad. Pablo's super strong. Yeah, not like I said. The thing is, I know, and it just depends on the person. I'm not saying this has anything to do with the outcome. Pablo and I did a lot for arm wrestle, right? So if he would have went home and rested, I think he may have had better endurance, better recovery, may have been a little bit stronger. But he's just so tenacious. I think he went straight back to the gym and started training.
Well, we know he did because he sent us pictures.
Yeah, but it doesn't matter. Brad took that match and did exactly what he had to do.
Yes.
So all credit to Brad. Amazing performance. Awesome job.
Awesome. Ivan Marrero says, "What's up, Monster Michael Todd and chat?"
What's up? What's up? Oh, Chuck Young there? What do you say?
Chuck Young, hi from the Destroyer. Haven't heard from
Chuck
you in a
Young,
bit.
It has been a minute, buddy.
Hope you all are well.
Indeed, indeed.
This is a good one. Bask in Bark. Does Arkansas have an arm wrestling scene? If so, where would I go to be a part of it?
Yeah, so there's probably probably 5 or 6 practices every week in different clubs in Arkansas every week. So there's a Conway club. There's Hot Springs. There might be something around Little Rock. I can't remember. I know they have something out in like Mena every week. And then I think the Dead Game Arm Wrestling guys ever practice up there. And maybe another spot like that. There's probably 5 different teams. So I would go to AFL probably, Arkansas Arm Wrestling Rankings on Facebook, something like that, and just ask where the different practices are. But yeah, so do we have an arm wrestling scene? Troy Brown just won the Super 64, right?
Yes, he did.
I mean, that dude's impressive.
Yeah.
And he's a guy who started out a few years ago, and he just made leaps and bounds. If you saw Monster Factory, the last Monster Factory, he had an awesome performance here there. So yeah, arm wrestling in Arkansas is getting pretty big.
Yes, it is. From Kane and Paul, it's great to see your new range of motion. How long did it take you or will take you to get used to it? New muscle memory also down the road. I'd love to see you beat Devon again.
Yeah, so new range of motion was awesome. Just like I was saying, December 3rd, I had to do 85 pounds for this Pro Nation gauge setup, and I couldn't get 105 off the ground. And just 2 days ago, I hit 135 for 10 little bumping, boom, 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 just keeping that static pressure. So I'm keeping the angle. I'm getting stronger at that angle. I still kind of open up to my super strong squat, but my access to press is way better. I'm way faster at that access. But right now, just like I said, with the improvements in my strap game, that I still have to keep working on what Artem showed me, protecting my riser, protecting my pronation. Feel good.
Awesome. Steve Vendelay, for real. I love you guys' chemistry. Just great stuff. Appreciate you guys. I too am going through some stuff similar to what you described. Thank you for being transparent. Somehow it helps me too. Steve, that's what it's all about. Depression and anxiety have been a part of my life for as long as I remember. It's new to Michael's life. It's just come on in the last several months, right? But the thing is that it's not talked about enough, and too many people suffer from it. And it is not, people should not consider it a weakness any more than you would consider high blood pressure. You don't call people weak just because they have high blood pressure. You're not weak because you have a mental illness, and you need to find the treatment that works for you, and don't give up until you find the treatment that works for you. And so we thought that it was very important for Michael to put his story out there, because I find it irresponsible to only show the shiny parts of our lives. We want you guys to know that a lot of things that you suffer through, we suffer through as well. And if there's anything that we can do that can help any of you out there, then we want to do it.
Transparency is what's always going to get with me. I don't know how to be fake, right? It's who I am, and this is something I'm going through, and I'm just being open about it. I'm getting better, so that's cool,
Even Payoff says if you live near Fort Smith, let me know. I'm always good to practice. That's for you that was looking for.
There's practice in Conway every Thursday.
Practice in Conway every Thursday. All right.
Yeah.
And thank you for being vulnerable. It is a very vulnerable feeling. So what else is coming up, Michael Todd? Oh, this weekend we're headed out to Dallas.
Yeah, we leave out tomorrow.
Leave out tomorrow. getting in the Monster RV, loading up our dogs. Excited about that.
That is
We
exciting.
always love heading out.
It's just
with
nice for
the
us
team.
to be on the road. Like we're
Yeah.
people who literally could just load up our dogs and be gone. Like if you guys have been following for all, you know, we did the 5-month tour, all 48 continental states, 20,000 miles. We like that. We enjoy it. So yeah, just that little short trip tomorrow. We'll head down to Dallas. We'll be there 2 days. Come back. It'll be fun. I think.
I
Be
think
nice
so
to get away.
too.
Like it's the second RV trip. The first one we did too soon. It was a week after. You know, we went down the road and we had to come back early. And like you said, my road rage is pretty bad. So now I think we're gonna be good.
Delma, come on. Oh, can you not know? Okay. He says, will you guys be commentating or present for Devon versus Levon's match? Delma.
It's also my return to East versus West.
Right there.
Versus Franklin.
Damn.
Yeah, I'm looking at the card lays out. I think you know Devon's the main match. 2, 3, 4.
How exciting is that?
Might be the 5th match, like from the final. Like there's 4 matches after me, I think. So there's probably 6 or 7 matches before me. I almost would rather just be the first match, get out of the way. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Just so I could sit back and enjoy. But yeah, I mean, that's really fun to be there.
So what do you think? Do you think that you're going to go on down for the whole thing, or you think you're going to hang out away?
I don't know. I mean,
just do what feels right.
Whatever feels good. I mean, I'm a fan too, so I'll probably spectate and enjoy it. Just need to have some. And normally I can't eat, you know.
It's okay, Doma.
But yeah, I mean, I think we'll just see. There's a lot of matches I want to see. So I'll probably just hang out for all the matches, but we'll see. Feeling good right now, so. What I'm thinking is, you know, I'm steadily feel like I'm getting stronger because I'm steadily making gains, right? But like I said, where I was at was without any workout higher than maintenance workouts, right? And now I'm actually getting to push weights heavier than just maintenance weights. And obviously I'm going up every week because I was capable before probably, but now I'm pushing my body. So the recovery in turn is making me stronger. But I think I'm gonna get pretty strong in that week of rest. I'm excited to see what my level is when I come in, you know.
Scott Owens wants to know, how long has it been since you and Gorilla have trained?
Well, what's the last time I pulled in? Probably Pablo was 2 weeks ago, week or two before Pablo. So that's when I had a really good day.
Maybe 3 weeks or 4 weeks.
Probably I had a really good day with him the last time he pulled.
Yeah.
Was able to initiate the hook and do some different things. Felt real good with Corey. So yeah, probably about a month ago, you know, just hard to catch. Like he was here a week and a half ago. Yeah, a week and a half ago, but we didn't do any arm wrestling. We just worked out. We had some good workouts. So.
Sylvester Stallone wants to know, do you believe in overtraining? And after this, we're going to go to another
I don't believe it's overtraining. I think it's under recovery. I really think because I'm probably a person who is overtrained because I train a lot. When I'm training, I train hard, right? But I think a lot of it is just under recovery. Now that I've had the bicep injury, talked to, you know, Chip Smith Performance Institute and realized how important recovery is. You need to spend as much time recovering as you do training. And I still have not been able to get in the hyperbaric chamber, but I believe it's coming. I think the treatments are helping me to where I can get over my newly found claustrophobia. So hopefully I'll be able to get in there soon.
I'd love to even.
I did cold plunge for 13 minutes.
Try tonight, you know. I mean, you just go try.
I just got so much shit. I still got so much shit left to do tonight.
Okay.
So it's probably not going to be tonight. But I wanted to. I mean, we were like in a time warp. Time just zooms by in a day.
Crazy.
I'm like, how the hell is it this late already? You know what I mean?
It's crazy.
But yeah, I will start doing that. But yeah, cold plunging, infrared sauna, all those things are helping me out quite a bit, I think.
All right. Well, let's pause. Let me see if what we want to talk about as soon as we get back. Oh, okay. We're going to talk about you, Doma, as soon as we get back. Do you guys think John Brzezinski has in any way of recovering his shoulder stability, or those days are just long gone? We're going to get to that. But first, we have got to go to another arm wrestling match. Another submission. Okay. Now, this one is in 3 parts.
Oh, yeah.
Just Your Average Joe on YouTube. We are reviewing your match. It's in 3 parts. You're going to see 3 of them. I think he actually submitted maybe 5.
Oh, my goodness.
These are the 3 that we want to talk about. They're all part of the same match.
All right.
Just to let you know, He ain't the tall guy.
He ain't the tall
He
guy.
ain't the tall guy. Okay.
Right.
This is round 1.
Go!
It's definitely a big size discrepancy right there. Over rotation, got his hand trapped, couldn't get away, got convinced his shoulder impinged. Now the second one though, ooh-wee, what you talking about?
Ooh,
Here we go.
here we go.
You're good. Cowboy. Rest here, Joey. Don't move. Go!
Alongside pressure, driving the press. Oh yeah. So, I mean, considering the difference in size, I don't know how long that each of them have been arm wrestling, but that was a great effort. Very, obviously you can see the celebration afterwards. So very impressed about that young man to get that win. Obviously, he is facing a much bigger.
He is.
Yeah.
So we have to show the finality.
Oh, no.
Couldn't access that same thing dude hit to hand control, but yeah, still very impressive in that one round victory. So good arm wrestling. And it's so much fun to just see, and it looks like that's probably at Brandon Allen's house. It looks like this, carport or back patio. It may not be. I don't know where it's at, but it kind of looks like Brandon Allen. It could be somewhere else. But yeah, it's just fun to see all the arm wrestling that's going on these days. Arm wrestling is growing a lot, and we're seeing a lot more people falling in love with the sport. So, and actually, I saw something the other day. Chris Kaufman talking about the days of being one of the few people who train the sport against a bunch of hobbyists are done. Like everyone who's showing up at these events now actually trained for arm wrestling. Like it's like
Talking about where?
he's talking about the Super 64 thing.
Oh, yeah.
He's like, dude, there aren't just hobbyists anymore. People are trained for the shit.
No, and
That's what we're seeing.
fun,
Yeah,
right?
we're seeing a lot of people with access to all the knowledge that's available now through the internet, different videos and stuff like that, YouTube, all the stuff. You can learn how to train, and people, it's really easy. Arm wrestlers are very creative. It's easy to set up pulleys and with the spinning handles, different things out there. You can train yourself. And I tell people all the time, 6 months of committed training can change you significantly.
Mm-hmm. So back to Devon. Do you guys think John Brethink has any way of recovering his shoulder stability, or are those days long gone?
I think nothing is impossible, especially with stem cells, regenerative medicine, HRT, TRT, whatever. But it all depends on if John wants it bad enough, right? If he is willing to go through, the steps to get that regenerative medicine and heal it and recover and stuff. So yeah, I don't know. It's definitely not impossible. So it just depends on, how important is it to John to try to get that, shoulder healthy, in my opinion.
And Joshua Torresi, I'm so sorry. I know I butchered it, but he says, if you had to pick one person to be in your corner for every match, who would it be? Cannot be your wife. He knows that's who you would pick. So who would it be? Who's really good in the corner?
I mean, it's good having Corey. Paul Lynn's very good.
Paul Lynn is very good in the corner.
Paul Lynn's very good in your corner. Bob Brown obviously looked good in Marshall's corner.
Right.
I don't know.
I would go with Paul Lynn. Yeah. That's who I would like. Now the thing about Michael is Michael can watch a match. He's a great corner person. That's also why he's good at commentating. He can watch a match and tell either person how to win from where they're at. Like when
you can pause any match and I can tell you
what needs to happen.
This guy needs to beat this guy, what that guy needs to win from that position. It's just, but I've been doing it for 34 years. It's just, arm wrestling to me is just instinctual. I just know what to do there's not a place on the table right hand I feel uncomfortable. Left hand, there's a few spots like, okay, I'm screwed. But yeah, it's maybe Pauline. It's always going to be Rebecca,
But so Pauline, I think he would be absolutely great. This agent of chaos thinks that Devon will crack Levon. He doesn't think his wrist will hold up from that injury. Well, what I'm going to tell you, when I saw him at East versus West in January, right? And I asked him, Devon, how's your wrist? He said, this was in January. I said 90%. 90%. Holding up. I said, so you're going to be good by April? Of course. It's going to be fine.
I think the wrist won't be an issue.
No.
I'm not saying Devon has the chance of winning. And Levon needs, in my opinion, to do exactly what he did last time. Because if the gap in strength is not as significant as it was last time, Devon's chances go up a lot.
So this is tricky, JJ. So he also thinks that Devon wins. What is Derek Smith doing wrong? Quality win.
His frame is insane.
Yes.
And it seems like he trains hard, and he's a very smart arm wrestler. Could be a confidence issue. Like the moment he feels he's lost some part of control, then he tries to overanalyze it and then gets caught sleeping. I don't know. I mean, I haven't spoken to Derek, but it just looks like his loss. Like he looked so confident against Matt dealing with the strap,
and you were confident.
It looked amazing.
Yeah.
And then Matt just dominated him, and it's just like it took the heart out of him because he just, I don't know, really weird. He's a massive human being, and you would assume his genetic potential is ridiculous. So just wish him luck. Keep training. I mean, we all run into, yeah, shit happens. I don't know.
Shit happens.
Yeah, I mean, we've all had, some issues with this, that, or whatever, but I'm just ready to get back on the table.
I know you are. Michael's like, I just want to arm wrestle. And
clearly, I mean, if I'm doing that shit in the ketamine treatments, I clearly want to arm wrestle.
yeah, okay, and that's what I wanted to get to. Kay and Paul, we're going to get to this in just a second. Let me unhighlight it just while I talk real quickly. So we knew that when he got into the ketamine treatments, he was going to be working through some stuff. And I knew, of course, some of that was going to be his grief from his mom. Was interested where else it would go, know, because you had talked about previously, maybe this is before the injury, he was getting kind of burned out. Maybe this is my exit strategy, whatever. He has been so hungry since his injury, since day one of the injury, even before the repair, right? All he's been focused on was rebuilding, recovering, get back on that table, go back to where I know I can be. And sure enough, the vast majority of what he thinks about, if he talks, what he talks about during ketamine treatments is arm wrestling.
It's crazy.
Crack that wrist.
It's crazy.
Then you'll see him actually just setting up. I showed you guys earlier. If you guys are just coming on, I actually showed a clip of him doing it, right? He'll just be setting up and do like that, and I'm just watching him and knowing that now for the next 20 years of my life, this is what it's going to be for real. Okay. We're not going anywhere anytime soon because this man's brain is consumed with arm wrestling. Okay. So Kane and Poe, Rebecca, are you and Michael going to do road trips again, or are you staying close to the Monster Factory for a while?
It just depends on if we get sponsors to help fund the trips, It's just, that's our biggest thing right now is we have to get, the Monster Factory Monster Factory expansion was a very expensive endeavor. We've had some hiccups along the way. So getting everything back to the position to where we can do that road trip and stuff, I'm excited about doing that. Right now, I can take any left-hand matches I want anywhere. I can arm wrestle any right-hand matches I want at the Monster Factory. Well, I'm really hungry to get back out there and do what I know I'm capable of doing, right? So excited about that. And then definitely if the trips happen between all that, great. But I would like to eventually get back on the road like we were last year,
I loved it.
It just depends on how things pan out.
There are things that I really want to see, that I don't feel like we spent enough time appreciating. And that's the way it always works, right? That when something is gone, you feel like, man, I should have appreciated that a little bit more. Really should have appreciated that a little bit more.
Right.
So I would like another go at it, right? Did you happen to watch the match, Michael, between Paul Talbot and Artem?
I heard Paul Talbot was a stud, right? Artem's like, oh shit, he was so strong.
So was that before Artem came?
Yeah, the week before.
Okay, so Artem came and showed you some cool strap work, right? I think he's got it on his channel, doesn't he?
He has it up on, maybe I haven't looked at YouTube. I've been watching his Facebook. I didn't know he had a Facebook page, so I've been watching all the stuff he puts up.
Yeah?
Yep.
Yeah, okay, so Junk 86, do you guys have kids? We have 2 grown children.
2 grown children, 5 grandbabies. So.
5 grand amazing grandbabies. All right. I wish you guys could just be a fly on the wall when our grands are here and just
I
listen
wish
to
we had $1
conversations.
million.
Yeah.
It would be fun for them if they could be a fly on the wall.
That would be fun. And just hear some of the conversations that they have.
It's so
Okay. I'm not going to really say her name specifically, but she might get Michael in trouble one of these days because she's going around telling everybody, my big pawpaw will kick your ass. Just like that. And she should not be talking like that. But she's talking just like that. You know,
Yeah.
please don't talk like that.
So funny.
Yeah. Devin's forearm. Hey, how you doing?
What's up? What's up?
Over from Jake and John's. Oh, are they live as well? Awesome. If you guys knew as much when you started as you know now, wait a second. What is an exercise you would have started earlier? We all know what yours is.
Cupping.
Cupping.
I mean, yeah, anything hand and wrist related. I was so arm focused and back focused that I didn't give the proper attention to my hand and wrist in the first 10, 15 years of arm wrestling. You know?
All right. So, guys, we're going to get on to the third match review.
Yeah,
This
we
is
only got like
again-
13 minutes
Yeah,
left.
this is again one of you. Let's see who is next to be entered into. Where do you want me to go? You want me to go with this one? Or you want me to go
I
with
can't
this one?
see.
Arsalan Arshad.
Oh, yeah, this video.
Arm wrestling for life. Okay. We are going to review your match. It's very short.
Very short.
Very short. So
I don't get to see the beginning of it. So I don't know if
It's
they
not-
start the hook or if he turns him the hook. But
right. So we're not going to get to see a whole lot of it, but giving you a shout out, sir. Arm wrestling for life on YouTube.
clearly, complete control, just too strong.
It's already over.
And
That's
the
what
wrist
you
wasn't
get.
strong. It just, I mean, like I said, I don't know if the match, they start the hook or if they immediately ready to go into the hook or if this is a practice match, whatever. But yeah, once he secured his position, just look at his opponent and then just ease him down. The only thing you see is a little bit of opening of the body from the table when he pins him. So it could just be because he didn't have to do a max effort or anything.
So let's check it out again.
Yeah, here we go. His body's nice and tight. You see, he just kind of drops straight down.
Wow.
Very strong, very impressive. Don't know the level of the people he's pulling, but definitely looks like he's in complete control right there for sure.
1 second. I'm overriding. There we are. We're back. So you, sir, are also in the drawing. Let me see if you have any Arm Wrestling for Life. That is his YouTube name. Arm Wrestling for Life. Let me write his name on here. ARSALANARSHAD. There we go.
There you
Sorry about the capitalization.
go.
Huge.
It's
Two.
so funny. Yeah,
There you
I'm
go.
trying to read it. So I should be
Good
getting
job.
my contacts soon that allow me to be able to. I won't need readers, right?
Yes,
So the whole
sir.
contacts thing is new to me, so I'm getting better at those.
Eugene Underwood. Y'all. Oh, I've got to do
Oh
it.
my god!
I have to do
You
it.
can't. You can't.
So I got to.
Can't.
It's too funny.
Can't.
I have
Can't.
to. I'm gonna.
I know you are.
I'm gonna talk to him for just a minute. Y'all, okay. So what you don't talk about, Don?
Listen, so Don Underwood came down. And like I said, we had
You guys had, yeah,
we
you
had
guys
a lot of
had-
fun. It was good to get to connect with Woody again. So the filming this past weekend, I honestly think it's gonna be a lot of fun. I think the video is gonna come out real well. Definitely has potential to get a lot of views. We had a lot of fun filming it, and this is just
You're gonna do it. It's gonna take.
yeah. So we did not. This was purely by accident in this part of the video. It just so happens we had a character that we had to, kind of dress up a certain way. So
Again, this is coming out Saturday.
So when
Yeah.
Anton went
You
to
guys
get
don't
that
wanna miss
shirt,
it.
he
Yeah.
he ended up finding this
Shake.
shake weight that could easily be a very comedic tool to add to it. And who of all other than Don Underwood would be better to be the comedic relief for this video? So it ended up being pretty fun.
Right, right. And y'all got some good table work in too, didn't you?
Oh, real good, yeah. So,
Yeah. How do you do with Artem?
he looked very well. He was surprised by Artem's strength in the hook and all that too. We all pulled each other, so I don't know how everything went, but He I know he's very impressive with Artem. Don's hand is so thick.
Yeah.
Like Artem's hand fits very comfortably inside my right hand. Like, oh my God, this feels amazing, right? I can't even really hold on to Woody outside the strap. His hand's so thick that just my fingers don't wrap far enough. Artem I can contain with my hand and just let him pull into it. It feels great. Don's hand's so thick that my fingers, I pronate to the bottom fingers of his, but my hand opens up.
So is Dawn's thicker than Corey's?
I can't even, seriously, like it's the thumb thickness is ridiculous. The thumb thickness is ridiculous.
Interesting.
Yeah, it's a completely different hand than Corey's, but very uncomfortable to grab. You know, if you're trying to freehand pulling. Now there are people out there that could supinate him, probably do other things. It's just since I'm just now feeling the fingers, just I'm now just feeling, you know, get access to my fingers and stuff. You know, this is gonna take me a while.
I cannot wait for y'all to see
I
it.
can't believe you're putting it
I
out.
have to.
You guys really need to check out the video when it comes out Saturday.
I have to. Yeah, y'all. This video is going to be so much fun. When it comes out, I've got to see which one it is. 4, 3, 1. Okay. I had too much fun with this whole live stream thing. Really, too much fun.
Yeah, I don't know what that is.
Nope.
Yeah, so good stuff here. So we'll watch this real quick and then probably answer a couple more questions and go to the last video. And we got to call now. I still got
You ready?
some stuff to film for that
All
video.
right, you ready?
Here we go.
You guys aren't ready. I'm going to show you anyway.
It's so funny.
Check it out.
All right, here we go. Don Underwood.
Okay, I'm going to kill the volume there. But you guys have got to see. Look back here in the corner. There is he twerking? Is Don Underwood twerking? He was twerking, wasn't he?
He's getting that shake weight going, isn't he?
Look at it.
I'm excited to see what Amazon does with that.
I cannot wait to see this. Is the West ever going to be really able to really compete with the East in arm wrestling?
Of course. I mean, the thing is, we talked about this that day, Paul and I were talking, I think it was yesterday, of how much better the West could be if we could just frequently get all the best together and train like several times a year to just really push each other. But yeah, I mean, the East versus West is coming to Florida in August. So that's going to be very exciting to be a part of that event. And I heard Ian talk about trying to create the dream team for the West Floors to all be on that card and compete. So that's definitely potential to have a very good outcome for us. But, you know, it just depends on, you know, who the opponents are, how the matchmaking goes. I mean, I think we got a great chance. I mean, like in the super heavyweight division, the very best guys we have are from 45 to 60, right? You know, Todd Hutchins is 57. I'm 50, be 51. Devon's 40, I'll be 49 this year. So Dave Chafee, all of us are, you know, over that 45, close to 50 mark or older. So, and I don't think you're going to see the end of us. I think we all, like, obviously, this is a second chance for me. And I think I've got a lot of good years left in this right arm. So, and I'm just hungry. I can't see it.
Okay, just go ahead. You're just hungry.
Yeah, I'm just hungry. Like I really want some pizza. No, it really comes down to the fact that, you know, I genuinely feel like, you know, God's got a plan. Injury happened, but it actually ended up being something that he gets things fixed, and it's just, am I willing to do the work? In my opinion, age is just a number, especially with TRT, HRT, regenerative medicine. Just keep working, right?
So here is a good question. He's never getting an image out. Sorry, Dawn, out of your head. Sorry, I had to share it, y'all, because it's just priceless. When do you think you will be on the level to challenge Devon?
So I have a plan, and obviously, you know, Frank Lamprelli is my first match, so I'm taking it very seriously. I already have a match scheduled after that with Lars Rogan because that was actually scheduled before. So that's the reason I actually have two matches set up, because Lars was supposed to be in January. We postponed that till June. Actually, Lars was supposed to be in February, postponed that until June. So we decided to take a match in April. Now, people talk about bad matchups, whatever. I picked both these opponents. Like, it was me picking a great top roller to pull with, picking a great bench wrist presser to pull with. But yeah, in my mind, the way the recovery is gone, I could very easily, realistically, see me being at a level within 12 months from now to be able to pull anybody in the world. Devon Levon, 12 more months of consistency, right recovery, good
If you
nutrition.
remain injury free.
Yeah, I mean,
And you remain smart.
genius. But yeah, I mean, it's so funny. People are like, you'll never do it, you'll never do it. That's just so funny to, I mean, I have no idea how someone can ever say never. It's not like I haven't been at the top of the sport before and I have a better arm now. Like I literally have a better arm. The doctor's like, listen, you've been competing with a compromised arm for 15 years. If you let my work heal, you have a chance to go another 10 to 15 years with a better arm.
Mm-hmm.
So, and now focusing on my cup more, the things to finally actually not getting horrible setups and actually at least getting, not giving up anything instead of at least I get an equal setup, work on those things, the outcomes could be significantly different. And that's what's exciting to me. It's like, when you stop learning, it's I'm steadily learning, even though I've been doing this for 34 years, and I'm learning what my body's capable of. And in my opinion, it's just the beginning. Honestly, I feel that way.
Okay, I want to read this, and we're going to go to the last video. This is Brooks Bradley. Since your surgery, it looks like you've changed up your style a lot from falling straight into the King's move. You remember we were watching that video, and I was like, look, you do immediately squat down. You remember how I showed you that? And I said,
what video?
I can't remember who you were pulling. Maybe it was Dave Chafee.
Oh, yeah.
And I said, see how you immediately squat down, like immediately on go.
Yeah.
And you weren't doing that.
Still wasn't a full-blown case.
No,
Yeah.
but you haven't done that, even so, in a long time.
Right.
So he says, falling straight onto the King's move like you used to. Can you notice a big difference in your style?
Well, prior to King's move, if you ask Ingen or that era, they say I was one of the most versatile arm wrestlers on the planet. There's not a technique that I couldn't do. Some of those I couldn't do at the high levels that would do
because your hand was down.
Because my hand and wrist was so far behind. Now, with the improved range of motion, I just see limitless potential, honestly. But I still have that open top row strength. Like I'm very strong in this position, right? Like I'm still very, very strong right here. I just want to be strong right here. I want to be as strong here as I am here. Definitely someone. I'll King's move after King's move.
We know that.
If I have to King's move, I will King's move.
Yeah.
But I don't think that it's necessarily my go-to. I don't think it has to be my go-to. I think you have to be very, 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 very strong to force me there. In my opinion.
And Old Broken Guy says you never stop learning. All right, guys, it is time to see who the fourth and final review is this time around. Again, if you are just tuning in, be sure, click out of the chat, hit that thumbs up, click the share to go to your feed on social media, whether it's Facebook, YouTube, or wherever, share it in a text. I don't care, just so that people can find us, okay? And if you have not subscribed yet, please do so. So we're about to review the fourth match. This, again, is from a fan that has sent it in for Michael to review. They're going to be entered into the VIP. Really?
Yeah, do a flex on it, yeah.
You just yawned while I was talking. Am I boring you?
No, I just had to yawn. No, sorry. I think my contacts get stuck in the left eye.
All right. So anyways.
Sorry about that, sweetie.
Yeah.
Yeah, my contacts get screwed down. Couldn't keep looking.
This is going to be hang on a second. I gotta look at his name to be sure. Pin you to the top.
Here we go.
All right. This is for YouTube channel. Now, this is not the same one that you guys will be thinking of. It is Grip and Rip. Grip, the letter N, Rip. 5, 6, 2, 3.
See what you got. See what you got.
When top rolling, a natural goes wrong.
Yeah, this is a good video.
Guys, there are a few in this.
There you go.
Oh shit!
Can we open it up more? Or that's big as it
As
is?
big as it's gonna go.
Okay.
I can let you watch it right here.
Okay, let's go.
How's that look?
That looks good. So
We had
yeah,
to mute it.
great position. Yeah, there was some music there we couldn't have playing. Got pretty extended trying to finish there. Looks good. Looks like he's trying to come in for a little bit of shoulder commitment. Jim on the right's holding hard. Guy on the left, clearly he's the one top rolling, and the guy on the right's a natural. So it's just that commitment, right? That power. Wrist is compromised. He's just gonna go on. He's just gonna go on the joint, shove side pressure. And
This is a Todd Hutchins kind of thing, isn't it?
very similar, yeah. Just the ability to commit with that side pressure movement. It's gonna tell him, here we go, committing to the shoulder, boom.
Boom.
Nice side pressure. Very impressive arm wrestling. Way to hang in there. Very good for both guys. The only thing I could say, the top row gentleman, rip and rip, 56-23, whatever. Just if he could
His name.
if he could have pushed
Pedro.
harder this way, Pedro, and then came on top and just got on top of the press instead of trying to add the shoulder commitment here. That pet neck power that you have is going to be the key to get that transition to the press without losing the control that you have. But very impressive arm wrestling from both gentlemen. But obviously that bent wrist commitment and unwillingness to submit got him to win. So awesome job.
YouTube at Grip in Rip 5623.
7
That's how you guys
Remember, I
spell
told you I
it.
got to go film.
Yeah, he's got even filming with Anton tonight,
Yeah.
guys, because we are rolling out tomorrow. And so he's like, listen, if you need me, I'm gone. So you better finish up
Listen,
what you
this
got to
is-
have.
We got to see that video.
And you guys be sure and let us know how are you liking the videos. I think he's doing a fabulous
I
job.
think he's doing a really good job.
So this Saturday, we're moving from Sundays to Saturdays instead of Sundays. So videos are going to come out every Saturday now. This Saturday is the leg
Oh
workout.
my God, I can't believe you're telling what it is.
Well,
Yeah.
kind of. All right, but it is quite hysterical
I mean,
to watch these men.
it's going to be a pretty good video.
All right, but then next week is the third
Third.
part of the road 2.
Right.
All right, and this one definitely has got a lot of mental work in it because it has ketamine and all of that stuff in it. So you guys will be able to follow along, check in with Michael, and hope you guys have enjoyed being here. Remember, if you haven't subscribed yet, please do so. We will be back next Thursday,
Yep.
6 p.m.
Now, what are we doing on this? Because apparently Jake and John are on the same time. We want to keep this.
Well, Jake knows our time, so this might have been an accident.
Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, we're gonna keep it right here.
Right, same
Yeah,
time. So
awesome.
Thursday, 6 p.m. What did you say?
Jeremy Parker says the video coming out Saturday will be Michael's best video, in my opinion. If it's as good as it was recording it, it was pretty
We did
hysterical.
have a pretty good time recording.
Oh, John Doe. By the way, Michael, I can't wait for you to shut up all the people hating on world champion like yourself. Thank you.
Yeah, listen, I appreciate that. And what I'm doing here isn't about shutting up haters. What I'm doing here is just believing in myself that my capacity and potential to achieve the things I want to are still available to me. And I genuinely wholeheartedly believe the strongest version of myself is still to come. The best technical arm wrestling version of myself is still to come. Like I said, I've been blessed with a second chance. I have a healthy arm. I've had amazing people in my corner to help me get to where I'm at. And what I'm doing right now to get my head back right, feeling good, is truly blessed to be in the position I'm at to do what I love. So we'll see. I appreciate support, though.
All righty, guys. Thanks for tuning in, and we'll see you next week.
Don't forget to subscribe with the bell for notifications.